I want to start this video by letting you know that as a woman, it is not your fault. Yes, it is not your fault that your man was not raised well. Yes, it is not your fault. You know, because a lot of these narcissists, they will, they will be maltreating you, and they will be making it look as if you are the one at fault. So that's why I want to clarify that to you. You are not at fault. You are not the reason why he was not well raised. How you are going to stop that? First and foremost, if you are still in a relationship, it will make everything, way easy. The only thing you can do for yourself is to leave. Yes. A lot of times we see all these red flags as ladies. We see all the red flags that will be like, you are in love. Hi, you don't want to leave this person. He sweeps you, his love sweeps you off the ground all the time. Do you know, I actually overheard, one woman telling the friend, I pretended not to be hearing them. Overheard her telling the friend that, that she was still in that relationship because the guy was good in bed. Imagine that. After beating her and everything, he will buy, a lot of gifts. He will dash her a lot of money, and because of that, she cannot leave. You see, that's why I said these things. They are so glaring. They are so glaring. But because the person is good in bed, you stick around. They will be threatening to buy you. You are there. Like this, you are still there. So I don't understand. So these things, when you see, one thing about beating is, it will take the special grace of God, and maybe a lot of counseling, and of course a lot of effort for somebody that is beating you to stop. So stop wasting your prayer. I keep saying it. Everything is not spiritual. There are some things common sense is required to tackle. So if you are in that kind of abusive relationship, there is no point taking it further to marriage. Yes, there's no need. Even if the person has money is not everything. If the person buy you, that money will not even, how is it benefiting you? Everything is not about money. I'm talking about you, the things you can do to stop. I've mentioned one. If you are still in a relationship, my dear, leave. You cannot cure what you did not start. Leave when you still can, when you are still sane, and when you are still alive. So now, assuming maybe you've married him eventually and it still continued, the first thing you should do is take action. Yes, and by taking action, I don't mean when the man is beating you, you hold him like this. He will buy me today. You will buy me today, my sister. Don't make that mistake, because you see that pie, you are going to be pied, so to speak. Yes, don't even make that mistake. What you are going to do is, you are going to report to your people. Yes. That's why you have the consent of your people before you go into marriage. You let your people know. You let your husband's people know. Let them, call him to order. Yes. Some people, some women threaten you that if you tell somebody, I will buy you, my dear. Whether you tell somebody or not, if you are still there, the buy will still be your portion. So it's better you tell somebody. Let them caution him. If you have brothers, grown brothers, let them come. Don't just keep quiet. I will tell you a story. I know I've said this severally, but for the sake of this topic, I'm going to repeat it. One of my close friends, actually, she said the first time, she told me that the first time the husband slapped her, that was the very first time. But the first time that the husband slapped her, she was so surprised. She couldn't take it. She immediately reached for the husband, gave him a, retaliated, and even gave him the second slap. She used the one hand and grabbed the man's odogu like this, using the free hand to dial her parents' number. So when the parents picked her, she started shouting, daddy, he has spied me, stuff like that. So they were like, and of course it was on loudspeaker. The parents were like, what is going on? What is going on? Do you want to buy our daughter? What sort of thing was that? The man could not say anything. And then of course, remember the other hand was still holding the dog. And according to her, she said that was the first and the last time. Mark that. First and last time. Because she took action. Here, I'm not asking you to go and remove your man's odogu because don't put me. But the thing is, you have to do something. Don't just stay every time you stay like this. They'll be doing that. One day they're going to buy you there. Yes. So you have to take action. You can tell your parents, let them call him to order, let them do meeting. Let them threaten him. You have brothers. They are quiet, small. It's not going to hurt anybody. Yes. Then, since that time, it did not happen again. So don't just keep mute and be like, marriage is for better, for worse. You stay there until one day you will be no more, and that will be all. Before you know what is happening, give it 3 months, 6 months, another wife will come. All your suffering, everything will be in vain. Even the children, you are saying, it's because of these children. I want to say because of them. Those children, they will still suffer. Yes. So you have to value your life enough as a woman, as to stay away from anything that will bring hurt to you. Yes. So now I'm going to talk about, I think, the third thing you should do. Yes, to stop being abused. Is to be financially buoyant. Yes, you have to be financially buoyant as a woman. Remember, I said it's not your fault that the person, is just like that, is wired that way. But you can do things to when you are financially buoyant, it gives you this voice. It earns you respect. Even your husband will be respecting you because he knows you are adding value. You are bringing value. Yes, you are bringing something also to the table. Yes, you should be bringing something to the table. I know it's enough to be a woman, to be a wife. But when you bring something to the table, apart from the fact that, you are going to enjoy yourself, anything you want, you can do it yourself. If you want to send some money to your people, you don't need anybody's clearance for that. And apart from that, your husband will respect you because, of course, you'll be contributing because you are getting money. And nobody will want to maltreat somebody that is bringing. Yes, times are really hard now. Imagine you bringing your own post. No man will want to beat you because he knows if he does that, you can leave. Yes, you can live. So it's good that you are financially buoyant. And like I always say, you mustn't start big. Rome was not built in a day. So you can start small. You can start with anything, any amount you have. The most important thing is, being consistent. Yes. And working hard before you know what is happening. Before you know what is happening, you're already a big lady. Yes. So that is the either third or fourth thing to do to stop your man from abusing you. Yes. And the last one. This one is actually the last resort. If you've tried everything you could, you've taken some actions, you've reported to a number of close people, and what is happening is still happening, my sister. The next thing for you to do is to leave. I don't have to start recounting the story of the late singer, and what happened. So because you love your life, you should value your life. You come before others. You come before marriage. You come before children. Yes, there's a lot of times it's these children. You'll be like, what will I do now? I'm staying because of my children. If I go now, and another woman will come and start maltreating them. Like I said in the beginning of this video, my dear, they will still maltreat them when you are no more. They will still maltreat them. By the time you are no more, another woman will be married in. And just like you predicted, they will start maltreating them. Yes. So it's better you are alive and they are being maltreated than you are no more and they are still being maltreated. You get my point. So if you've tried everything you can to make sure the abuse stops and is still there, my dear, my sister, carry your bag and leave. Yes. Another close friend of mine, I think this is either 5 years or thereabouts now that she's no longer staying with the husband. Not that they are divorced or anything, but since then she has been very okay. She's into acting now. A lot of you might know her. Let me not call her name. She's doing well, but when she was here, we were actually living on the same street. When she was here, in fact, she used to come to my house after every time. She would carry her eye like this. Every time you see her, she would just be wearing shade. You think this girl, she's beautiful. Be like that, she likes to do guy. And she was covering all the all the time. Till she said no, I can't take this. She left, and since that time she has been doing well. It was as if the husband himself was covering her glory. Now she has acted a whole lot of movies. I can't lie, she has acted more than 100 movies since she left. I'm telling you. So that will be the last option if you've tried everything you can to make sure the beating stops. You carry your bag and leave. You are precious. Yes. You are precious to your parents. Even if you don't have parents, my dear, carry your bag and leave. It's better you are alive and safe. Don't be in that kind of toxic relationship, toxic marriage, all in the name of wanting to remain in your marriage. All in the name of, all these things you do on social media. You want to tell people that you are in a very good relationship or marriage. My dear, carry your bag and leave. We will accommodate you. Come as you are. Yes. We love you. We don't want any hurt to come to you. I'm making this video because I've heard a whole lot of things and I've seen some myself. So, me, I wouldn't want somebody. Imagine, every time you be what happened with the late singer? Sometimes the husband will command the children to be flogging their mother, for crying out loud. Who does that? And of course, the church is not even trying. Some will be telling you to pray for them. Pray. God, they will have a change of heart. You keep doing that, wasting prayers until they buy you there. Even God will be looking at you there. You just smile like that, and they will carry another woman and enter. So I am not here to talk too much. I'm here to just sensitize you that your life matters. Yes, it matters more than that marriage. Sorry, it matters more than every other thing. Honestly, your life is way more important than any marriage. Yes. So you should love yourself enough, as to walk away from anything that is toxic to you. And help me share this video. Let it get to other ladies, because a lot of women are suffering in silence, and enough is enough. Yes.